Give it to us straight, Doctor. Are you finished with those errands?
What errands?
Everybody had errands.
I'm asking the doctor.
Well, which doctor? There's 3 people here that had fucking errands.
Well, who the hell's been talking this whole time then? Welcome back, everybody, to Resident Evil 2, Part 9 with Hype!
Yes.
Oh, well,
wait, welcome back to Resident Evil 2, Part 9, Take 3, yes.
Yes, Take 4.
Take 4! Yeah, fuck.
Basically. No worries. So, in any case, so
all you
missed was us.
A lot happened between last part and this one, so
come hell or high water, we're gonna finish this because I want to get around to doing Umbrella Chronicles. Tiptoe your way over there, and hey.
There we go. Now we'll have perfect TV reception.
I just move both of them until it goes, okay, you're good.
I kept thinking, basically the entire thought process was literally the almost got it, almost got it, almost got it, almost got it, almost got it. I must be one away. I knew it.
Little guy.
Jesus. The little guy. Oh, that's so cute. It's like this. No, stop. Take your hands on mine. Anyway, which we will be getting around to doing that, and I can say that. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
What is that from?
Later. And No Straight Roads when they're trying to do the
right. Sorry. Yeah,
like,
thank you.
Put your hand next to mine, like this. No, but with the pinky up, like this. No. Anyway, we're learning about Birkin and how they're all insane and trying to take over the world.
Well, that's just pretty much the case where Umbrella said screw off to the experiment, and so he decided to go to another body that was interested.
Yeah. So is this the first time we start learning between him and Ada? Oh, no, because Ada I think was working for Umbrella as well. Is this when we start learning more about this third party, like this other entity that seems to be interested in bioweapons?
I mean, kind of. Here's the thing. Nobody truly knows who that third party is. People believe it could be the connections from Resident Evil 7 and 8.
5?
It could be a different corporation. Nobody knows.
Or maybe he's just paying an old favor to a dead friend.
Or just a mercenary.
Oh. Maybe. So, beyond that, we hope that everything is going okay with your grandma.
She's doing fine. Like, basically, again, it's just more so like what I'm trying to say. Just more so keeping an eye on her in case, to make sure things don't get worse. But she's doing fine. Everyone's doing fine.
Also,
so to catch you up to speed real quick, Hype, we were able to get the antidote we need to save Sherry.
No, we're getting it.
In here.
We're about to get it.
Sorry,
I skipped ahead a few steps.
There's take 3 for you. No, don't worry. So we're about to go acquire that so that we can hopefully save her. And we finished taking down all the IVs. Did not have to worry about T double extra large because he's already dead.
It's right. Alternate universe. And there's another thing coming up that I am going to complain about. That again proves that this is just an AU. It is not. I don't care if you call it A scenario or B scenario or campaign first and second. No.
Oh, also right here we're learning about how right here we've been learning about how they use T virus and G virus and how that has been how that's been causing a lot of weird stuff happening. And this also is how you learn about how the G virus wants to seek out people who are of similar blood relation because of better suitability of being a host.
Also, really quick, I want to postulate a question. I don't know if anybody's watched the show yet. Who do you think is worse parents? The Birkins or Reginald Hargreave from the Umbrella Chronicles? Or sorry, Umbrella Academy.
I was about to say Buck. I was literally about to say Buck Cluck.
Buck Cluck. Okay, yes.
That entire time, Hype, I was Googling the name. What is the dad's name for that? I need to make sure. And I saw it just as you read it. I was like, I knew. Oh, I forgot the whole. He's like, in here. Let's go get that. Let's go get the thing.
No matter what medium, you can always bet on fucking Buck to be the absolute worst parent in media history.
He just made some really dumb decisions that really were self-serving and nothing else.
He would be the Whisker in the universe.
Yeah.
Oh look!
I feel like there has to be a character more pathetic than Wesker that would be more fitting.
Oh.
One of the Ashfords?
You know what? Actually, oh my god.
What?
Maybe.
What?
Maybe the Ashfords.
Yeah.
They're their own flavor of batshit.
Actually, like, I like how it's like I said one of the Ashfords, you said the Ashfords. Like, not even one or the other. He is both the Ashfords.
Oh,
Well, the Ashford family in general is fucking bug nuts, and I mean,
Okay.
I'm not sure if we're going to be able to show that off so much in. All right.
Sorry, this is where I am going to make my complaint. All right. How is she hurt?
Why is she?
How is she
My
hurt
guess
in this
is
version?
my guess is because the whole place is infested, Matt.
No, I'm not going to buy that because we've seen her get around the stuff. We don't see her actually get her on screen. Here's the thing.
Actually,
When-
hold on a moment. Hold on a second.
What?
Didn't, like the first time we met up with her after we fainted and Sherry had to run, wasn't she already looking a little bit worse for wear?
No, not really.
I mean, it seemed like it to me.
She wasn't this bad. Wasn't like limping and there was a bunch of blood. I think because here's like the whole thing.
I feel like there might have been some blood spots, but maybe I'm misremembering.
I think you're misremembering because I remember like when I played both scenarios, I was confused because I was like when I played the Leon A scenario, I was like, oh okay, I'm guessing in Claire B they're going to explain why she's all bloodied, why she's limping and all that, and then Claire B they don't explain shit. It's the same thing. And I'm just like, again, it's an alternate universe. This isn't a fucking A and B scenario. And I hate...
Well, I never listened to it as such.
Well, even then, it called it first and second, though. And it was supposed to be, oh, during this is what happened. Like, it even says that when you're starting when you're starting the second campaign. But again, I forgot who said it, but I'm going to say it again. The A and B, the first and second campaign in the remake are somehow even more disconnected than the A and B scenarios in the original. It's stupid.
I just don't get it either. It's like if you're not going to even bother with going the full 9 yards with the second scenario, like. I always figured that the most appropriate way to make the second scenario was to just make it an abridged version of the first scenario, like the first scenario of the opposite character.
Yeah.
At least that's what I always took it as.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Well, no matter. Bad things happening. I get to finally be here for this, so give that vaccine to Sherry. Do your
And we
damn
won't
job.
have to
I'll
do
do
the
mine.
take.
Okay, James. Yeah, we did miss that in our original viewing of this. What? We were wondering, wait a minute, how did Annette get the vaccine? We didn't see.
We gave it to her.
We didn't see Claire give it to her.
Okay,
So, round two.
I mean, hey, if it buys Sherry time, then I'm all for it. Anyway, let's kick this thing's ass.
You know,
So again, you've already seen what you already seen what happened with Matt.
Oh,
Matt.
boy.
It's gonna be a while till we get to some. It's gonna be not actually a while. It's gonna be a little bit longer, but we're gonna hopefully.
Oh.
It's gonna be a little bit until I can. It's gonna be a little bit until we can see some of the more Claire-centric bosses, but they're coming up soon. For now, I will say that although my audio like to bug out a little bit because it's trying to render on my computer, I will still say that the music that plays during this fight is still incredible.
Oh, it's great. I will say so.
That's with the defense boost.
Oh yeah, no, does a lot of damage. I will say.
Have you? I think when he mentions, have you ever beaten this whole game on Nightmare?
Fuck no. God, I scraped through. I scraped through
There we go.
fucking Madhouse difficulty in 7, and I refuse to. And also
There we go.
and also the hardcore difficulty in 8. I refuse to do
Ethan
that
Must
with
Die
this game,
mode and
honestly.
stuff. Did you actually? You may have already just said. I'm so sorry. Did you mean like you did Ethan Must Die?
God, that's not even a mode. That is a or that's not even a level.
It's a bonus.
That-
It's a bonus custom. Did you ever do that one?
I did it. I got halfway through and then I fucking gave up.
I will say right now, it's tricky, James, because basically you need to get stuff in boxes, and I don't know if it's fully random. I don't know if it's fully random or if there is a tell, but you have to break certain boxes a la RE4 to try and find something
Basically,
useful. But you can't tell which ones are booby trapped with explosives that will.
no,
just
you can.
insta-kill you.
There is a way to tell.
Oh, you can?
Yes.
How do you tell?
If you stand next to the box and listen closely, you can hear a faint ticking. If you hear the ticking, that
Oh.
means it is a bomb. However,
Okay.
the first box you come across will always be a bomb.
Right.
And And the next thing about
Gosh, this guy just won't die.
he doesn't want to.
I mean, even with all those eyeballs?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, reloading.
But yeah, the big thing about that mode is as well.
Oh, Jesus.
You are literally anything can kill you in 1 to 2 hits. Everything and
Anything that must die. Yeah, no, and basically what you're led to do is you're led to go through the whole mansion, through the whole. I think not through the whole bug house, but you have to do all this and then beat Margaret in an entire booby-trapped hall with turrets and explosives everywhere. It is. I think a Markiplier did it, but I think it took him like 3 hours to do it.
Yeah, and not only that, but it is a roguelike. You have random weapons, and your main goal
random ammo drops.
Your main goal is to get the best stuff that you can while going through. But again, it's luck of a draw.
And the enemy spawns are nasty. The crawlers are everywhere, which are my least favorite mold. I just throw those out there.
They're the worst. Fun fact, if you ever do Madhouse difficulty, they are the worst enemy in the game. Bar
the one hit kill you.
Huh?
They can one hit kill you. I think on Madhouse.
It's not that they can.
But they're quick, and you can't like.
No, it's not. It's that they not only do their swipes do so much damage, but when they do their swipes, it can register sometimes and most times as 2 hits.
That's right, so you can't even block it like reliably because it'll just.
Matt, real quick. Past. What do you think of Logan's current thoroughness of the situation?
Yeah, no, okay.
I was double checking everything, dude.
I know, but here's my problem. Here's my problem.
We got them all. Let's go.
When I showed this off...
hang on.
There we go. When I showed this off, I edited it all out. All of my ammo drop. And then I
edited out a fuck ton when I was going through the whole police station.
You wouldn't show off the fucking videotapes, but you decide to show off all of the shit that you find in that bottom area.
Quality.
This is the shit I was giving you, by the way, when you were gone the first time we recorded this. By the way.
Yeah, because basically I left them because a lot of stuff happened. Yard keeping and all that stuff, and then he decided to just give me shit.
I just gave shit so I could go like, hey, I don't know if Logan actually watches these things.
I put food on his table, and he does this to respect
I slave over a nice blonde for this.
So anyway, we're about to cure Sherry.
Sherry's already cured.
Yeah, she's cured.
My mom needs help.
I helped, and now Annette is unfortunately.
To be fair, you bought them some time.
And unfortunately, Annette is not infected with G, but is about to unfortunately succumb to her wounds.
Okay.
And I don't know who adopts Sherry after this. Like, does
the
Claire
U.S.
just
government?
Her, or like,
the government, though.
Yeah.
So she goes into the foster
They've done.
Well, it's more like, okay, because she has G, she does have super abilities now, like regeneration, stuff like that.
Yes.
She is stronger.
Yeah, we do see that.
And after the U.S. government pick up Claire, Leon, and Sherry, they were going to kill her, Sherry because technically she is a carrier of the G virus. But but Leon made a deal and went like, look, I'm sorry, we'll work for the government, just don't kill the girl. And it's like, fine, okay.
It's still kind of sad to... Well, it's kind of sad to me that, first of all, especially after Annette had her, character moment throughout this whole thing, like, now she's up and dies. At least she dies a hero as opposed to a freaking psycho.
Yeah.
And secondly, it still kind of bugs me a little bit thinking back on... They were clearly planting the seeds for Sherry to be, like, basically what they made Jill in Resident Evil 5.
Yeah. No, they're trying to set up this whole... Because, like, yeah, and again, like, especially knowing the fact that, like, I'm just thinking this in the back of my head, like...
Sorry for the spoilers, ladies and gentlemen.
More on that, like, don't worry. But I'm thinking more of, like, hell, looking at what Wesker can do in RE5, given his latent T virus abilities from being, like, infected by it. Sherry gets infected by it, and I don't see her becoming massive, like, destroying, like, monsters and everything with a single punch.
I mean, you can take the devil vaccine for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That was the only vaccine left.
There were 2 of them.
But yeah, the other one's about to. Yeah, but the
Oh,
whole
shit,
world's about
maybe
to
I should've
be
grabbed
all.
both.
The world's about to be all manners of screwed between 2 and 3.
Also, the whole like, oh no, oh no, how sad, she's died. 'Twould be a shame if she, somehow got back up and was able to shoot a red-headed bitch. Sorry, red-dressed bitch.
I mean,
is that meant to? AU man.
I know,
This is the
it's
emotional AU, especially
stupid.
because when she died and then came back up and shot Ada, that meant that she would have had to have come across from a different bridge on the opposite side of this facility.
Exactly. No, I'm just.
It's very important that you understand that this is a nice, delicate scenario, and I do like some of the story beats in Claire's
No,
story.
okay. Don't get me wrong. The story beats are good. It's very emotional. It's very well written, I will admit. The acting is fantastic. All of it is great. But when you're playing it, even if you're playing scenario 1 or scenario 2, and you're playing this first or this second, either
There we
way,
go.
when you are playing them, you're going to go, wait a minute, how does this make sense?
I don't want to rush you, but we have to go.
I know.
mean,
And
makes you
also-
wonder, was there really anything really wrong with keeping Leon and Claire together a little more often, just so those
Yeah.
story beats can be a little
interaction.
more intertwined?
It's
Yeah,
again
there's
why.
something.
Don't get me wrong. This is a great game, and this is probably the canon, quote unquote, way things went down in the series now. But even James and I agree, Umbrella Chronicles is the actual canon version.
And it's bad.
No, it's not bad. It actually connects the
It
fucking
can-
shit.
Let's just say that it does condense a few things, though.
That's fair.
It
It bridges.
condenses,
It aims for consistency.
Yeah.
And what's with that flare? Oh,
Pretty lights.
maybe you shouldn't look at the reactor that's about to blow up. So and now, I know you're not like super invested in all this hype. You've been kind of just being very nice and humoring us along for the ride. Are you looking forward to trying out Umbrella Chronicles though?
I will do my dangest. I cannot guarantee I'll be any good at it whatsoever, but I will try.
It
Double
doesn't
damn it.
matter.
It's
if you're good or
basically
not.
it's basically I would say maybe easier is not the right word, but it is definitely I'd say more casual, fun House of the Dead.
I mean, that's what I was about to say. Like, just pretend that you're playing House of the Dead, and hopefully it's nowhere near as bullshit as when you're trying to fight the magician. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which so far I'll say I don't think I've come across anything quite like
Fair.
that yet. At most I'm having some trouble
Also-
trying to get through the 4th chapter of the game, but that's only because I'm doing it by myself.
Oh, also,
Also, random missed opportunity back there. You probably just saw, Matt, but there was supposed to be like a video camera feed that like Leon got to see. Claire
Leon
and Jerry
does.
on a video monitor.
So James and I thought, well, was that a glitch or did he miss something? It's because you actually meet. We'll see in the next episode that it was they meet at a different part. That's
Oh, at
where
a different
Leon
spot, okay.
meets. That's where Leon gets a video feed, but Claire gets a different section.
Oh, that's right. That's right. On the big.
Yeah,
element.
yeah.
It's
That's
pretty much
where we
it's
were-
pretty much
Yeah.
it's pretty much the inverse of what happened with
So-
the classic Kari 2.
But yeah, beyond that, welcome to the. I mean, it was already the point of no return long ago. This game's a freaking linear game, but now we are. So join us in the next part, hype and everyone. That this is going to become, the last Cannonball run, and we'll also cover the full end game content that is only available via Scenario B, for the finale of Resident Evil 2 Remake.
Hoo boy. Till next time, everybody.